Hey, yo, what's good? We live right now. Yo, what's good? How you guys doing? It is August 11th, Sunday. Yankees just won a series against the Rangers. How am I doing this? How is Clay doing this? And the Yankees go ahead and they're ready on that. We'll discuss that and the series that was almost a disaster for the Yankees. Another rain situation. Soto's a beast. Judge is a beast. Water is wet. We'll talk about that and more on the PinstripeStrong Podcast.
Let's do it.
Ah. Dale, Cri. Dale, Cri. Dale, Cri. Woo! Cristo. 70 wins on the season for the New York Yankees. And man, it hasn't really felt that way. I don't really know. I am Joe McFly. I am the host of the PinstripeStrong Podcast, and Chris is the co-host as we are the PinstripeStrong. Chris McFly, how are you?
Hola, mi gente. What's good, my peoples? I feel good. Tired, sore. Actually, yeah, I woke up very sore this morning. Very good time yesterday. Met up with the fam.
That's good.
The crew.
That's
Jersey.
good.
Joe was there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's cool.
It's pretty good. Get out of New York, go into the woods.
Right.
Saw a deer on the way back.
Time out. Yeah, I don't live in the woods.
A lot of trees. You know, we saw a deer on the way back.
Yeah, there's always deer. A lot of deer.
Very young deer.
Lot of deer, my friend.
A lot of deers.
Yeah.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good because the Yankees also won the series. And I am also doing good because my kids are back. So that's cool. They've been playing around all day, just been active and having fun. And that is good as I get ready for the school season that's about to start. So here we are. Shout out to the people in the chat, the Noti chat. We forgot to tell people online, pero
I do want a quick shout out to my daughter. She was accepted in the all-star team for her volleyball team.
Dope.
Yeah, but unfortunately she won't be able to make it because she has to go away for college.
Really?
Yeah, man, unfortunately. But not unfortunately, because you know she's excited. Starting a new phase of her life along with my son, college bound. So shout out to my kids.
It's
man.
exciting, isn't it?
Love it. Scary, exciting, new life. Absolutely, man. Love it.
Very exciting, very fun, very fun. So that's good. Let's talk about these Yankees, huh?
Let's talk about them. Talk about all-stars, right? When you have a couple players playing like all-stars, like they were this season, you just keep stacking wins, man. Keep stacking
wins. Why not?
Yeah.
Now we stacked 70 of them.
70.
How many teams have 70 wins? I know that the Orioles lost today.
I think we're tied with the Orioles right now. So
are we?
Yeah, we are. Let me see standings. Right? Yeah, Orioles got 70, and that's it. The Guardians have 69. Nice.
I bet they do.
Yeah, and that's it.
Good stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I look at these games and you know, of course we watch them or whatever it is. We always like watch these games and react to them and all of that stuff, but. Chris, it's like the Yankees are like just be teetering sometimes. I don't know. Before we get into, you know, whatever the games and, you know, talking about them, I will say the first thing is Trevino's supposed to be starting a rehab assignment today.
Yes.
Clark Schmidt had a bullpen at the stadium today. He felt good, so he'll continue on that progress. I think Hamilton is also getting ready for that, for a build-up or pen and whatnot. And what's going on with Rizzo? I forgot what they're saying about Rizzo.
I think he was hitting too off Schmidt. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was taking some BP.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot his name on Twitter, but he posted videos on it.
Let me look up Rizzo real quick. Go ahead. Antonio Rizzo. Okay. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Well, let me see. What did
he took some BP and nothing on the Efros front.
Oh, yeah, Trent Grisham left the game with a.
He got hit in the hand, man. He stood in the game and then they took him out.
Bro, these guys reporting. You hear it, Chris?
What happened?
You hear this?
Yeah, I can hear you. Why people saying they can't hear you?
I mean, can you hear what this is playing?
No, I can't. And you did sound kind of muffled there.
I don't know why.
Why you switch?
Why you always do that?
Yeah, me. So I got some updates here from
Birdie
Chris
had some ground balls today.
Who, Rizzo?
Birdie.
Yes, he's getting close to running full speed as well. So Rizzo did some BP 5 days ago. That's like the last thing I heard from Rizzo, but we're getting some guys on the way back. And then what's beautiful about this is that some guys are finding themselves on the team. Like a DJ, like a Stanton, like Stroman today, which we'll talk about later on. Rodon, he was the catalyst of this, man, because he was definitely struggling, and he's just been amazing. He's been leading the way from the starters. Luis Gil, not so far behind him. And then, of course, Cole is Cole. I'm not so worried about Cole, who pitched phenomenal yesterday, and figure out what happened in the second half of that game. But yeah, man, love what I'm seeing so far. Obviously, not everything is roses. Volpe, obviously, there's something going on there. I don't know if it's an injury situation, because it was a scare recently. But yeah, so
you've been going through like these lows, bro.
Yeah, lows, like lost at the plate.
Yeah, don't know what that's about. I don't know why that's about. But yeah, that's basically what's happening there. Yeah, I think that's it for that. Let's get into the games real quick, man. Yankees, in case you guys do not know, would win this series, but they took a weird route to it. Now this is on the heels of the Yankees losing a series to the Angels, which was inexcusable, and
trap
then
series.
Come back. Crazy. That was a trap series, and it was every bit of the trap that it was. Now there was rain there, so some people use it as an excuse and whatnot. I don't. The Yankees did get rained out again. Okay, it got rained out yet again. But I can't really complain about the rain too much, because I feel like the rain hasn't really been too much of a factor earlier this year. So Yankees Friday game got rained out. It didn't rain that much on Friday, chat.
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Weird. Did not rain that much on that day. But let's talk about the first game, where the Yankees came out, behind our guy Rodon. And he pitched well, and the Yankees played well, and this was a very good game, Chris.
Rodon. Very good game. I caught a little bit of the game because we were traveling back and forth and stuff like that. But Rodon was looking phenomenal. 99. Felt like all his pitches were working for him. And Joe, in his last 4 starts, man, he's been awesome. 2.22 ERA, 24 in the third innings pitched, 10 walks, 31 Ks, with 151 batting average against. I mean, what can you say about Rodon right now?
Bro, I kind of said maybe he's like the X factor, bro.
Yeah.
Because maybe he's like I say that because it's like, if we have, if he's that dude where we were going well earlier in the year, like really good, and then he started struggling, and then the Yankees started struggling, and then he started pitching well, and then the Yankees are starting to do well again. Interesting. So I guess he is that X factor. He is that dude.
I mean, the results are showing. So he's been awesome, man.
The Yankees backed him up with some good offense. I mean, they put up some good stuff. Glaber pushing a run early, and then my guy Agustino Wellington Galvez.
Where did Galvez come from?
Use his Dominican powers, bro. He had a great day on this day, Chris. Like he went, yeah, bro. Like,
so you're giving lessons on what Plátano power is and Mango power.
People were asking,
trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
He definitely has some Mango.
Absolutely, 4 RBIs. I think it was a 2 RBI double, a single, 2 scored on there. Man, Wells in the 4 spot. It's just, I don't know, it's something.
You could clean up, and we've seen it in this series. Giancarlo did well. Final game, we'll talk about that in a second. But it's really nice to see people behind Judge, where somebody that can make them pay when they let Judge get on base. Most of the time, Judge is on base because he hit his way on. In this game, he got 3 hits anyway, and a walk. He went 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored. But my guy Wellington with 4 RBI on the game.
4 RBIs. One of my favorite at bats was the Judge at bat. Worked. He had an 0-2 count. Worked it full, and I got the RBI single out of that. It just goes to show you that dude is not all about power.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And his average is showing as well. Got one of the best batting averages in the whole league. So
yeah, for sure. I was seeing Jazz. Jazz hit a home run in this game. He made it 8-0. The Yankees.
You like that? Do you like that fadeaway when he goes to first base? That fadeaway when he's rounding the bases. I like that shit. Yeah, every time he hits a home run, touch first base, he does the fadeaway, and that keeps it going.
Well, he does a Euro step.
Yeah, when he goes home, yeah.
Yeah, when he goes home. So
swag, man. There's a lot of swag, man. A lot of swag.
The
swing, his home run swing is fucking dope, man.
It's very nice. It's very nice. He's starting to get comfortable at home, which is good. Felt like he was pressing last series. Yeah. Trying to do a little too much because he was at home for the first time, but it's cool. So I'm good with him. I'm happy with that. Yankees win 8-0. My guy Rodon went out there. He pitched 5 2/3. Yeah, he pitched 5 2/3, 3 hits, 5 walks. That's the problem, right? 5 walks, 6 Ks. I was happy he went back out there for the 6th inning. Marinaccio was awesome for 2 1/3 and 1 hit with 3 Ks. And then Hill came in and closed the door for the Yanks. That was a good job there. They went 5 for 15 runners in scoring position. Let me see. Anything else?
Did they send Marinaccio back down? I haven't seen anything like that.
I don't know, but he was pretty good.
Let us know, chat, if you see that. But
they probably did.
He did really? Yeah, because 32 pitches maybe, and he was like the 27th guy maybe.
It's messed up. All right. Anything else you wanted to cover about that game? Anything else like stood out to you?
No. We cover everything. That Judge at bat, 4 RBI for Wells. Yeah. Of course, we're done. So, game 2, you know, a lot of things happen. This is like a tale of two games.
Chris, what do you mean, game 2?
Yeah, game 2 was like a tale of 2 games.
Well, it was
Dominic Cole, and then
bro. Let me tell you the story about this game for me. I was gonna pick up the kids, so I wasn't watching this game because I was gonna pick them up at the airport. Right now, my phone charger wasn't like charging for whatever reason. Like it just wasn't working. My phone died. It was 1-1, and Garrett Cole was just destroying, bro. He's doing such a great job. I looked at him. He was pitching in the 6th inning, and it was 5 1/3 with 6 hits, 1 run, and all of that stuff, right? 10 Ks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, keep in mind, chat, I didn't put the radio on because, my kids just came and I wanted to just talk to them, like, and all of that stuff. I'm like, I'll just, take a look I want to be in the present with them right now because I haven't seen them for so long. Bro, I finally get my phone and I finally get a charge or whatever it is. And I look at it and it says 9-1. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, what happened, bro? That shit happened in the matter of seconds, bro. Like Garrett Cole left the game in the 6th inning, and as soon as I stopped looking, Weaver came in and did what? He gave in a third of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, and a homer. What the hell happened, bro? Could you imagine? Like, that shit was so weird. That's like when you fall asleep watching a game and like your team is like up and shit. And let's just say 3rd or 4th inning, you fall asleep and you wake up in the 9th and you're losing, like fighting for your life. It's just like, all you hear is, do the Yankees have a rally in their bones? You just wake up and you're like looking up and you're like, oh shit, I'm down 10.
They're going in the 9th.
I'm like, yo, this game is over, bro. And Tonkin came in, it wasn't any better. In a 1 1/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs as well. Leiter came in. It didn't matter. The game was done after that, bro. It was 9-1. Yankees would add on later with
I think it was Stanton, right?
Was it Stanton? No, Jazz. Jazz hit a home run and Stanton hit a home run. Jazz had 2 homers this game. No, 1 homer.
Yeah, he homered in the first game.
Oh yeah.
And then he homered, and then now he's officially in the 2020 club. Congrats to Jazz.
That's good.
But that was Stanton's first homer since he's been back off the IL.
You already know what that means. Yeah,
you already.
what does that man?
No.
You already know. Smooth as buttermilk.
This is the August of Stanton, man.
Oh yeah.
And also
the Stanton of SWAT, Carlo Montepalo.
No se puede parar. And Jazz also steals his 25th bag, man, of the season, man. He's just rolling. But the Yankees definitely dropped the second game of the doubleheader. I think it's 9-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The score looks better than what it was, bro. I'm telling you guys, like when it was 9-1 and I finally seen everything, I'm like, yo, this is trash, bro. Like, what is this?
Not for nothing. If I had to trade a win for Cole to get back to himself, 10K performance. If you're telling me this, if you get 5 1/3 from Cole with 10 Ks, you gotta win that game. You gotta win that game, absolutely. But if you're gonna take anything positive out of this game, Stanton homering, obviously, Jazz finding his stride at home, and then Cole finding himself, I'll take it because it definitely helped this game. With Stanton, at least.
I don't know, man. I need one thing. Ow.
Joe's right now looking on. If you're listening,
my bad. This is crazy. Yeah, I need one thing. One thing for the Yanks, man. I need you guys to be nice and consistent, and I need the bullpen not to falter, bro. And right now, the bullpen has been faltering because when we go to today's game, games like this. Games like today's game, we got to win. And we got to win like as a blowout. And listen, credit the Rangers. They stuck around and they did all of that stuff, and they did win a World Series. And I get it.
Yeah,
They're a good
absolutely.
team and whatever, but they are a sub 500 team this year. They're 55-63, and they have not been that good. They can always hit, of course, but the Yankees put up, 8 on this team, and for a while it was looking like, the Yankees gonna let these dudes rally. Like
Bullpen, yeah.
Soto in this game homered twice, Judge homered, and I just, those two back to back is amazing. Giancarlo hit a line drive homer.
That's after they walked Judge.
Right after they walked Judge,
they wanted to challenge Stanton, and he said, "I bet."
Well, he went down and got that.
Yeah, he did.
Just hit that shit out. So that was good. I know Jazz got a hit in this game. DJ LeMahieu, getaway DJ, once again, 2 hits. I'm telling you guys.
DJ batting. I like DJ batting knife, man. I like DJ batting knife. I know we talked about
he got
Jazz and Volpe.
We're not a second because he's older, but that was
do you like that bottom half? Jazz, Volpe, DJ, 7, 8, 9.
I want to put Volpe 9.
So will you do DJ 7, Jazz 8, Volpe 9?
I like Jazz. I like Jazz, DJ, Volpe.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know we talked about you wanting Volpe and DJ.
I do, but Volpe, Jazz has a little bit more pop. Even though I don't even really mind there, but I just like the hit and run ability of a Jazz and DJ LeMahieu.
Mm-hmm.
Like DJ, if he sees him get a good jump, he'll take the pitch, right?
Yeah.
Or he'll hit the ball the other way, and there's enough speed there to avoid double plays. There's a lot better situations there to be able to avoid double play. You could do this with Volpe and LeMahieu as well, but I feel like he could clog the bases for the top of the lineup. For
speed wise.
Yeah, speed wise.
Gotcha.
In terms of LeMahieu, but I would like LeMahieu.
What I love about DJ is he's finding his extra base hit stroke.
Well,
so
it should have been an extra base hit, except he's slower.
He's slower.
That's an extra base hit for I think Giancarlo, that's an extra base hit. And he didn't make it there, bro. And that slide at the end looks sad. He looked like he even tried to do like a little trick slide. He's just like, hey, did I make it?
He's like, nah, man.
Nah, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, this particular game was, Giancarlo was wildly productive. He had the 4 ribeyes. Soto loves homering off of lefties. He did it off of Heaney and then did it off of Chafin. Chafin, right? That is Chafin.
That homer was crazy.
Off of Chafin. Leclerc gave up the homer to Giancarlo, and the Yankees looked like they were like, it was gonna be a fun No,
especially
for some weird reason, I just started making like some errors. It was,
and we know it's gonna happen. And I don't know what I hate like what happened with Volpe. Like they were hating on Volpe. Like they had like a deal amongst themselves. Jazz and Glaver. They ain't let Volpe shine over there.
Yo. If you could get the ball, if you could get to the ball, cut him off.
He's like, Glaber made the play even harder.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? He twists his body.
I think that the Jazz play, Jazz needs to make. That's not on Volpe or whatever it is. That's you want your third baseman making that, charging toward the bag or toward first base with his momentum taking him there, and him throwing it there versus Volpe getting it on the backhand and throwing over his shoulder. Now, the other thing, the opposite is on the other side. I think maybe Glaber lets Volpe take that ball, and then it's a lot easier to throw for Volpe because his momentum is taking him toward first. But
right.
But yeah, it's all good. It's whatever. just created more traffic on the base paths. Not like the Yankees have any problem with that. Leiter Jr. gave up some runs. He gave up some homers. They gave up 2 homers in this game, made it close, made it a 2-run game.
8-6.
I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Why are you doing this? And then Holmes, the long reliever, 45 pitches in his outing, 1 1/3 inning, 45 pitches, and he just like refused to throw his sinker and was just throwing slider after slider. I'm like, one of these shits is gonna hang, isn't it? Home run. Either that, he's gonna walk people in. Like, that shit is so annoying, Chris.
I'm not gonna lie, I was waiting for it. I'm like, nah, man, this doesn't look like it's gonna end on a happy note.
Well, Yankee fans are already getting PTSD with Clay, and he's not doing that because today he converted one.
Mhm.
6 out of his last 12 opportunities now have been blown. So I don't want my closer on a 50% rate. Like, it shouldn't be like that. It should be more. It should be a lot better than 50%.
Shaky.
Even the what do you call it?
Closer setup.
Even like Jack Curry was saying, like, yo, man, you blowing saves, fam, was good. Use a sinker. She's 97 with movement. You fall in love with your slider. But he brought up an interesting stat that before the All-Star break, he was using his slider like 35% of the time. And then since then, he's upped it to 60 something percent of the time, Chris. That can now it could be leading to more strikeouts because his slider is nasty, but his bread and butter is that sinker, man.
Are they trying to make him a strikeout guy? And
I guess they could, and because they have such a horrid infield, it would make sense because if he's pitching to contact and dudes in the infield are bobbling the ball, or Glaber leads all second basemen in errors, or you don't really have a good defensive first baseman because your defensive first baseman is really out on the shelf, and your 30-plus-year-old or 30. Wow, how old is DJ? 30 what?
36, 37.
Your 36-year-old like backup third baseman is really your first baseman late in games, and
who's actually a second baseman.
Yeah, maybe they want to minimize the amount of balls put in play, and that would make sense, but it just sucks because that pitch when he doesn't throw it for a strike, dudes are taking that shit. They're like, nah, I'm good. And that's what the Rangers are doing today. They got the go-ahead runs on base. They have bases loaded, chat. And
even that play for the final out was a little shaky too.
Oh my God, the ground ball to Glaber, and then Glaber like trips, breaks his ankle, and like throws like a little. I was like, yo, what is going on? Why is this happening? Whatever. Yankees win, and they win the series. Yankees win this game 8-7. A win's a win, and it is banked now. Holmes has a 2.81 ERA. So if you look at his numbers surfacely, you're thinking, wow, he's having a phenomenal year. But I'm telling you guys right now, man, anybody that's watched the games knows, all right? Like, we all know the same thing, man. It has not been easy to watch these games.
He's like, no, man, you comparing him to Mariano. Nobody's Mariano, man. He's one of the best closest. Bro, I watch the games, man. Like, I'm never not.
Bro, Mariano can.
Uncomfortable.
Mariano can, like, close games now. I'm very confident that he could.
With the same pitch that everybody knows is coming.
With the same pitch. That's it.
Just throw your sinker, B. Like, fuck it. Keep these motherfuckers on their toes.
Mm-hmm.
Throw your sinker, B. I want to give love to Stroman, man. Finally, after all that you trash. After all of you trash, my guy, 5+ innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned, 3 walks, 1 K. He's not a strikeout guy, man. He's a contact guy. Stays in the corners. And man, I know that this must be feeling good for him. But like he said in the post press, he was like, man, I'm a confident guy. Even when I'm going through it, I'm confident. And yeah, he definitely showed it. Gave us a chance to win.
Yeah.
Bullpen almost gives it up, but Cousins definitely held it down. For Stroman. Came in. Absolutely, man. Came in, did his thing. Wait, he had 3 Ks, right?
Well, we talked about it last start.
Yeah.
Well, what thing are you looking at?
No, I was looking at the numbers, but it showed like he had 3 walks, but it's actually 3 Ks. Yeah, 3 Ks. But yeah, because he was nasty, B. Like he was throwing some nasty stuff. Tu sabe, primo. This thing, but then of course, Kane Lee.
Yeah.
And Leiter Jr.
Yeah.
Yankees win.
The
Yankees win, take another series. Great bounce back from the nasty stinker versus the Angels. I dubbed the trap series because they just had us, man. They hit us to death. Yankees bounce back versus the Rangers, and who they got next? Chicago,
the White Sox. Who?
Oh, Jesus Christ! They did win though. They did win. They won a game. They fired their manager.
That better not be a trap. That's just you need to. I don't see this about many teams, man. But you need to sweep, fam.
Yo, if y'all lose to the White Sox, I mean,
if you're serious about anything, you need to sweep. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Anything else on this series, Chris?
No. Sack flies underrated. Soto hit 2 homers. He got 30 homers in the season.
30. Judge is 299 right now.
Yeah, Judge is at 299, 1 from 300. I mean, Hall of Fame.
Giancarlo up to his 20th?
Yeah, he's 20 homers. So you got Judge, Stanton, Jazz, and Soto.
Yeah,
with 20+. Love to see him, man. Just keep the good times going, and we should destroy.
I love what the offense has been doing.
Yes,
like what the offense has been doing lately for the last. It's. I feel like the Yankees have been putting up. They put up 12 hits tonight. Let me see. In this whole series, they put up a total of. Look at that. Here you go. They put up a total of 32 hits in this series. In 3, I mean, that's really good. The last series, they put up a whole bunch of hits against the Angels as well. Series before that, they put up hits. Like they've been putting the bat on the ball. They've been scoring a lot of runs as well. A lot of hits for the Yanks.
It's just and the starters also getting back on track.
Little by little, now we got
little
Stroman has found it. Now Nestor's kind of like the weak link. Hopefully he can get it together.
I think Nestor's going to the bullpen after Schmidt comes back. Especially Schmidt is feeling really good.
Yeah.
But he did say I'll help the team any way he can, but he does want to start. So
Right. Yeah, and he should. He has good numbers as well.
Absolutely. He's a strikeout pitcher too.
Strikeout pitcher as well. So I like that. So good for him. Yeah, Yankees better beat the White Sox. All right, Chris, we're here to awards.
Who's gonna get
it? Performer in the series. Who's going first? Who's going first? Who's going first? It's
me.
Going first. Oh,
me. I'm gonna go first.
Who you got?
You know what? I'm gonna give it a Judge.
Oh,
I'm gonna give it a Judge. It's a boring pick.
Yeah,
but he just keeps doing it. What can I say? He hit 600 in the series, bat 692, 1,000 slugging, just going all over the place. So 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, more walks than strikeouts. Love that. He had a homer, of course, 2 RBIs, 6 hits. The guy just keeps doing what he does. I made a nice play too in the series. So love that. Who you got?
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Actually, that was Soto that made a nice play, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a Judge.
I'm between two guys. Pause.
Wildin'.
That was crazy.
Insane.
Catastrophic.
It was good, Jared. When will you watched?
You know what? Let me go ahead and give it to. Damn.
That was a dope movie, man. Deadpool Wolverine. Let's get the boring pick.
I'm gonna give it to Jazz. Not a boring pick.
That's not a boring pick.
I'm gonna give it to him because I thought he did a great job. He is at Yankee Stadium. He's getting used to playing here, which is great. Home is where you're supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to kick off your shoes, feel comfortable because you're at home. I feel like when he first started, it wasn't like that. Swinging at pitches like way out of the zone. It wasn't what I thought he could be. And now he still had 4 strikeouts in this series, right? But I feel like he's rounding into form. He's 5 for 12. In this, he had the 2 homers as well. He looked good, 2 stolen bases, and just displaying his tools all the way out there. I love how aggressive he is on the base pass. I feel like Volpe could learn something out of that if he can get on base. So I like Jazz. I like everything Jazz brings to the table, man. His swag, all of that stuff. I think the more people don't look to him to be a superstar, the better. I think Judge, Soto, Giancarlo, those guys could be the superstars, right? Let them be the superstars. I think he can be a fantastic role player that could just display his skills. That's why I like him at the bottom of the lineup where he can wreak havoc and just kind of like just play ball, bro. Like Jazz being nice and comfortable is dope. And I think a lot of people at first were looking at him to be toward like a power hitter, to be a top of the order bat. And I don't think he needs to be that, man.
Not at all.
He could be like a great guy at the bottom of the order, just producing for the team. You heard? So I like that. Jazz, keep doing your thing, Pop. Play ball. Just play ball.
Just play ball, my guy. That lengthens the lineup too.
100%.
If you could have somebody like Jazz there in the bottom of the order.
Jazz is the definition of like when people say, "Oh, you Yankee fans just want an all-star at every base." Yeah, sure, yes, but you don't need to have an all-star at every base.
You don't need to.
You have fantastic role players as well that could just play their baseball in their role and not try to be the one like sometimes I feel like Glaber aims to hit homers too much. Sometimes I feel like Jazz just if it's there, take it. You know what I mean? If not, then just do what you got to do. Get on base, steal, run. Like that's it.
I like one of the plays like how you said how he runs the bases. So he hit it was a single, and then when the outfielder threw the ball because Austin was faking going home, he just kept running to second. So now you got another guy in scoring position. So yeah, man, and he's learning a new position too on the fly, guys. So I love it. He's a gamer, and it's showing out. He's showing out for sure.
100%.
Who's you trash?
It's time for you trash in this series. Just no bueno. Don't get up. Bob, we expect a lot more. You got to do a lot better. Like, what's good with that? We depending on you. We need you. Luke Weaver. What was that?
Yeah.
Pop. Luke Weaver was a direct reason why we did not win game 2. This could have been a sweep of the Rangers. Luke Weaver made it not that. In a third of an inning, you came out and you gave up 4 hits, 5 earned runs, a walk, the homer, all of that stuff. I'm very interested to see what Luke Weaver's stats are in the last couple. I'm going to take a look at them, right? I'm just going to see what he's been doing. But I didn't like that, dude. Like to just come in and obviously he didn't want to do that, right, Chris?
Right.
Um,
And he was actually one of the guys that was one of like the top relievers for a while there. That
yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. Is it I always think, is he hurt? Is something bothering him? Because it's a big drop off from where he was a month ago, 2 months ago.
And it could be an aberration. It could, but since July, what I got here,
or maybe the league caught up to him.
I don't know. But look at these numbers. Since July 26th. Now this is 7 games for him. These are 7 innings. In those 7 innings, that's like a start as a starter.
Yeah.
7 innings, 8 hits, 9 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, 2 homers, 11.57 ERA, a 286 batting average against. Batters are getting on base at a 364 clip. It's just not going to do it, Pop. 935 OPS, that's just not sustainable. Even if you go back a little bit further, let me see what happens if I go all the way back to the beginning of July. He still has a 5.30 ERA since then. He's got 11 earned runs since July 2nd, Chris.
Yeah.
Not good. That the batting average stat is a lot more favorable to him. And I think that he's had those couple of starts from July 26th or, where it's just been horrid, right? He's given up a lot of runs since then. We just talked about that, but
I wonder if he has any options.
No, he doesn't have any options.
They resigned them, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have any options, but he's a guy that kind of we need to get right, or
because he's right. When he's right, he's lethal, man.
And he's striking dudes out.
He's striking dudes out.
Right. Him, Mark Leiter Jr. also gave us some runs today. So there isn't bullpens are fickle, right, guys? It's just like that. But those numbers kind of stick out to me. Hopefully, this is the life of a reliever. It's just kind of like what it is.
You trash.
Yeah,
Weaver, the reliever. Something else that we don't like to see. You trash. No bueno, mi hermano. Anthony Volpe. I just see zeros across the board for you, Pop, except for, on the strikeouts. You have 7 strikeouts in this series. You didn't do anything. And of course, although the defense was iffy too, it was up in the air. I don't know what's going on with Volpe. And I was actually going to ask you, Joe, after my you trash, what's going on? What do you see on your side with Volpe? But yeah, we got to get you right. We got to get you right, my guy, because you in the bottom of the lineup with Jazz and DJ, I think I could do some great things. But yeah, right now, my guy, you trash. And it's too up and down with you right now.
Chris,
when the highs are highs, but the lows are lows.
This is my thing, right, Chris? Everybody's gonna struggle. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. Everybody's gonna struggle. Not everybody's gonna hit all the time. Judge struggled all of April. He's a GOAT.
Right.
I will tell you this. My problem with Volpe's game on offense is that he doesn't offer anything else if he's not hitting. You understand? He's not offering you good at bats. He's not offering you getting on base. He's swinging at pitches out of the zone. He's not. There's nothing else that he offers you. He's not offering you situational hitting, to move runners over. Any of that stuff.
Bunting to
right.
on.
He's not doing any of that stuff. That would be okay, this guy's struggling right now, but you know what? He's still doing some things that is going to help us win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my problem with Volpe as the hitter, and maybe he'll grow a little bit older and be more mature as a hitter and understand, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not hitting right now and I'm in a slide right now. Let me bunt for a base hit. Let me move some runners along. Let me just try to situational hit because he just feels like he goes up there and just starts swinging at everything, bro. Everything.
Yeah. I guess that's a pro there on the pro and con list that he's young, so he, last year was one of those things where we were kind of annoyed with that he wasn't trying to get on base to use his legs, because he's a threat on the bases. Came in on fire, and then obviously fell off, and it's been a roller coaster ever since. So hopefully it's just one of those things, how we saw Judge come up, that he struggled, then learned and got better, adapted, all that stuff. Hopefully it's one of those situations with Volpe, because when he like we keep saying, when he's on. He won a Gold Glove, obviously, hit 20 homers, 20 stolen bases last year. He can put up numbers, but it's just about finding that consistency. And also, like you said, trying to contribute even when you're going through a bad rut.
No, this is 7 games here, right?
For right now, Volpe, you trash.
His last 7 games, Chris, he's batting .080.
Nah.
Like,
nah.
He's had 25 at bat. Yeah, bro. Like, he's had 25 at bats. And in those 20, this is how you know it's bad, right? Those 25 at bats, 0 walks. Those 25 plate appearances, 0 walks. His on-base percentage is the same thing as his batting average. He's had he's had 2 hits in that time. 1 double, 1 single. That's it. Even if you go back a little further, right, where the numbers, I don't know if these numbers favor him a little bit more. Oh my God. Even if you go back to August 2nd, which is this month, let's just say this entire month, coming into this game, he's batting .212.
Maybe he needs a little breather, man. Give Oswaldo a little, more of a chance.
And then you look at that Oswaldo stat.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe he needs a day.
Yeah, maybe he needs a day or two. Just give him a breather. If you got to give him the series, it is Chicago.
See how far back this goes, right? It does feel like it's been a while. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, okay, these numbers look a little better from here. But even still, July 29th, he had some homers, so those numbers favor him a little bit more. But for the month of August, Chris, he just has not been good.
Yeah, just give him a breather. Give him a breather. Let those wild play.
My big problem with him is not that he's struggling; it's that he's not. He's a literal net zero in the lineup when he's not hitting.
Yeah,
and I know you can be like, "Come on, Joe! Like everybody that's not hitting is a net zero." That's not true, bro. Some people are just they work tough at bats. Yo, Volpe today took a pitch right down the middle, swung at 2 pitches out of the zone. That was his at bat. Like, what is that? So he's got to do better there. Oswaldo, we talked about that stat last pod where there was also a stat where I think 10 out of the last 11 games that Cabrera has started, he's hidden. So the guy's been ready, right? So if you want to give him a breather, maybe. Like, just give him a day, bro. Like, because
let Oswaldo play, man.
What do you go 0 for 4 today?
Who, Volpe? Yeah.
The numbers are worse.
No walks. 7 strikeouts in the series.
No, that's my problem. No walks. Like, he's not. Earlier in the year, he was working walks, and that's good. But then after that, he just started swinging at pitches out of the zone, and it's even at a higher percentage after the All-Star break. You got to do better, Pop. We got to get you together, boy.
Yeah, got to get you together. Because remember after the All-Star break, what we just kept talking about was like how he's locked in after the All-Star break, and all of a sudden dropped off. So
it's a good year trash.
You trash, my guy.
It's a great year trash. Somebody got mad because I did Talking Yanks and I gave Volpe like a
Yankee motherfucker.
Yeah, the Yankee MF. They're like, "Oh, you're picking on Volpe." I'm like, "Bro, he had 0 hits. Like, what are we talking about?"
What do you mean picking?
What do you mean? How am I?
What are you acting like
he's not? It was ass, bro. It's just what he was, bro. Let's call a spade. He wasn't good. He's got to do better. He doesn't walk. He doesn't. Like, you got to do better. He doesn't even even when he puts the ball in play, he's not like Bro, look at that. 25 plate appearances. The last 25 plate appearances, no walks. That shows you the story. Stop acting, and I swear to God, this annoys me because let's go back and let Gary Sanchez go through like a struggle like that. Oh, he's a bum, he's lazy, but for Volpe, you guys have all the patience in the world.
That lazy shit with that lazy shit with Sanchez never.
Let's call a spade a spade. If the dude is struggling, he is. You know, he's bumming it right now.
That lazy shit with Gary never sat right with me. Never sat right with me. Because we know
his ass off, bro. He's lazy.
We know what's up.
Don't tell me that. Yeah, we know. I know what's up. I know
what's up.
I always think about that shit, bro.
Lazy, all right, bro.
Agenda's gonna agenda.
We saw that man rise through the ranks.
That's it.
You know what I mean? He'll bust his ass. And Volpe, he's busting his ass too.
I never, not one day ever thought about Gary. Not one day ever thought that about Gary.
Volpe definitely works. He's somebody who you know what I mean, even as a rookie, you know, when they told him, yo, you have a chance to be the starting shortstop of the New York Yankees, he went to work. That guy puts in the work. But when you ask, you got to know it. And of course, he knows he's ass right now. We still got time to get it together, and he's going to be the Yankee shortstop of the now and the future. So he's going to have to figure it out one way or another. I hope so. Yeah, he's going to have to figure it out. That's it.
I look at this. Look at this. Muhammad said it was more mental than physical with Gary. I think the Yankees messed with him a lot.
Yeah,
I don't want to get off on a tangent about Gary Sanchez, but I think the Yankees like messed with him a lot. Like he even forgot. Like they made him even forget as to what made him, which was his hitting. And they made him focus on his defense so much, and his defense wasn't even that bad when he first came up. He had a crazy arm, but they wanted him to pitch frame and to do all this bullshit
and the leg and the position
and
catching and all that
shit. And I also want somebody to talk to him nice too, and all this shit. Bro. It's like,
yeah.
Matutinal is the word of the day. Matutinal.
Oh, that's how you say it? I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it.
Yeah. Matutinal. Of or occurring in the morning. Matutinal coffee.
Gotcha. Guys, let us know who's your trash and your performer of the series.
Yes.
And leave it in the comments, of course. And that's it, man. We're gonna visit the White Sox are coming to the Bronx, or are we going to the Windy City?
We're going to Windy City.
Getaway DJ. Getaway DJ.
He does that. He does it. He just does that, man. Last games of the series, he just does well.
So you gotta put that DraftKings Getaway DJ, like 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Joe, I mean, I think we covered every single bullet point here with the series, man. Love that we won another series. And once you figure out the problem, is your opportunity to find that solution, get better for the next series. This is the only team I never want to face in the postseason, the Houston Astros. Jav's talking about the Astros. And Adam, I think it's Adam Bernard, he said that they swept the Red Sox. Thank you. I think the Rays beat the O's as well. We tied now. Any last words on your side, Joe?
No, man. Win the next series. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys supporting the pod. And you guys already know, man. Like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees. Enjoy your Sunday, guys. Go Yankees. Let's go. Bye.